Hello students, welcome to ShirtBack Academy. In our coding lesson today, we're going to be continuing in Module 4. Our lesson today is Minecraft Designer. Let's begin. We're going to begin from the code.org homepage. When we're at the code.org homepage, we're going to click on Learn in the top left corner. From there, we're going to go down, and we're going to go down to the Hour of Code section and click on Minecraft. On the next page, we're going to click on the activity Minecraft Designer. From there, it's going to take us to Puzzle 1, and we'll begin our lesson. In this lesson, we're going to continue to be learning about functions. Let's click OK and begin. Here in our first puzzle, it's telling us that the chicken is frozen. We're going to place move and turn blocks in the when spawned to get it to move. Over here in our workspace, we see our green function block. It says chicken when spawned. Spawned means when it begins. What we're going to do is we're going to bring over a move forward block and a turn left. When we click run, what should happen is that the chicken should move forward, and turn right. We're going to bring over one more move forward to make him continue his path. When we click run, we see our chicken does all the commands that are over in the function. He goes forward twice, turns right, and moves forward. Good job. Let's click on continue, move on to puzzle 2. Here in puzzle 2, it's telling us that in Minecraft, the chickens walk forever. We're going to use a forever do loop to keep the chickens moving. Let's click OK and begin. Over in our workspace, we see our green chicken when spawned. What we're going to do is we're going to create a forever do loop inside. Inside our forever loop, we're going to bring over a move forward, and I'm going to bring over a turn left. We're actually going to change the turn to right this time. When we hit run, we see our chickens go forward and right. And they're all moving in the same pattern. Good job. You can see how we use functions to control the activities in a game. Here in puzzle 3, it's telling us that the chickens looked weird when they all moved in the same way. We're going to make things look real by using a turn random block. Let's build our program. We're going to bring over a forever do loop and connect it to our function. Inside of the forever loop, we're going to bring over two move forwards. And this time, we're going to bring over a turn random. This means we won't know if the chicken goes right or left. When we click run, we see our chickens move forward, and now they start to turn in their own directions. Good job. I'm going to click replay. I want to show you one extra feature. One thing that we can do is we can also bring over other commands. I'm going to bring over two more so you can see what they do. The first I'm going to bring over is called drop egg. Every time a chicken turns, they're going to lay an egg. They're also going to play a sound. Let's click run. Now we can see that our chickens are also laying eggs. And they're clucking. Well done, everybody. Let's click continue and move on to puzzle 4. Here in puzzle 4, we're going to choose a character for the rest of the lesson. You can pick Alex or Steve. I'm going to choose Alex. Here in puzzle 4, it's telling us let's explore the world. We're going to use the arrows and press the space bar to tap the game board to use items. We're going to use the door to get in the house. Let's click OK. Here on this level, we do not have any blocks to build. We're going to get used to using the arrows on our screen. You can use the arrows by either using the ones on your keyboard or clicking the ones that appear beneath the play space. When we click run, we see that our arrows appear. By clicking on the appropriate arrow, we can move Alex left, right, up, or down. When we get up to the house, to open the door, we're going to use the space bar. You can see after we hit the spacebar, the door opens and Alex goes in the house. Let's click on Continue to Puzzle 5. Here in Puzzle 5, it's telling us that sheep drop wool. We're going to place the drop box in the when used function. Then walk over to the sheep and drop an item. Let's click OK. What we're going to do is we're going to bring over inside our function and bring a drop wool command. When Alex goes and touches the sheep should drop its wool. Let's click run and see what happens. We're going to use our arrows to get Alex over to the sheep, and then we're going to hit the space bar. We can see after we hit the sheep, he dropped its wool. Good job. Let's click continue and move on to puzzle 6. Here in puzzle 6, it's telling us that the cows are lost. We need to lead them to the grass with a move step toward block and a forever do loop. Here in level 6, over in our workspace, we see a green function. Our function has 3 different sections to it. When spawned, when touched, when used. We're going to use all 3. In the play space, we see our 2 cows. We need to lead them over to the grass in the play space. To begin our code, we're going to bring over a forever do loop and put it in the when spawned section of our function. Inside, we're going to bring over a move step toward command. When we start our program, the cows will always take a step towards Alex. You can see when we hit run, the cows come over to Alex when she's standing on the grass. Well done. Let's click on continue and move to puzzle 7. Here in puzzle 7, it's telling us that the path to the sheep is blocked by a stone wall. There's a creeper here, and creepers explode after you touch them. We're going to get the creeper to explode the wall so that we can reach our sheep. Let's click OK. We see over here in our workspace, we see our function. Our function again has several sections to it. We see in the when touch section we already have some code. When we start our program, we want the creeper to move a step towards the sheep. We need to bring the creeper over to that area so we can blow up the wall. In the when used section of the function, we're going to bring over a wait command. This will give us a little bit of time before the creeper explodes. We'll bring over an explode command so that he blows up after we touch him. Let's click run, and we can see the creeper takes a step, but he doesn't move. He only goes one step. Where is the bug in our program? Can you figure out the bug? We need to bring over a forever loop. When we start our program, we need the creeper to take a step towards the sheep always. If we just bring over the command, he only moves one block like he did in our first run. Now let's click run. And we can see the creeper keeps moving over towards the sheep. We're going to bring Alex over. And we just hit the creeper. Now that we've touched the creeper, we're going to do the code inside. It's going to go flash, flash, wait, and explode. Alright, we were able to explode the wall. Now we can get Alex through the opening and over to the sheep. Great job! You could see the difference between a command and a loop in that puzzle. Let's click on continue and move on to number 8. Here in puzzle 8, it's telling us that zombies have trapped us inside. We need to code the iron golem to chase and attack the zombies. Over in the play space, we see our iron golem, and we see several zombies around the house. Over in the workspace, we see a function that has several features of the golem. We're going to code the function so that the golem can get after the zombies. The first thing we're going to do is bring over a forever loop. When we start our program, we always want the golem to take a step towards the zombie. That way he's always chasing him down. In the when touched, we're going to bring over an attack command. Every time our golem touches a zombie, we want him to attack. We also want the golem to attack if the zombies run into him. We're also going to use attack if we use the golem. We can use our spacebar to have him attack the zombies. You can see we have code in every section of the function in our workspace. Double check your code and make sure everything is connected. Once you have, click Run. You can see the golem is moving towards the zombie and is able to attack one. After he attacked the first, he's coming after a second one. You can see that the forever loop is consistently moving the golem towards the zombie. Once he gets to one, he attacks it. The zombies are no match for Iron Golem. He's got them all. Great job! You can see how we can use one function to do multiple things. Here in number 9 is telling us we can fill the world with what we want. We're going to place spawn blocks under the when run. When the game starts, everything we code will be on our screen. We can see over in our workspace we have a green when run function. We're going to bring over a couple spawn commands. I'm also going to change the character and their location on the screen. And you can see I'm putting them in different locations. When we click Run to start our program, each character that we have identified in a command will appear where we have said. When we click Run, we see our cow on the left, the zombie on the right, and the sheep in the middle. And we can move Alex around the game. Good job. You can see how important the when run function is to set up our play space. Let's click Continue and move on to Puzzle 10. Here in Puzzle 10 it's telling us that this time we're going to make the zombies. We're going to use the spawn block to make 3 zombies. We're going to begin our code by bringing over a spawn zombie block. We're going to bring over 3 of them because that's what our instructions are asking us to do. Now when we hit run on our code, the zombies will appear when night comes. We're also going to bring over into our other function a move step toward command. We're going to put that in the when spawned section. When the zombie spawns at nighttime, we want them to move towards Alex. When we click Run, we see that nothing's happening now. Now that nighttime comes, here are our zombies. But wait a second, they're not moving anymore. Why is that? I think we have a bug in our program. We're going to hit reset, and we're going to bring over a forever loop. Remember that we always want the zombies to be moving towards our player. If we only have the command, they will only move once. We always need to remember using our forever loop. Now when we click Run, we see Alex in the forest, and now nighttime comes. Here are the zombies, but now they are still moving towards Alex. Our forever loop is working. We can see Alex is still running, and it looks like daytime is about to come. Now we see it's daytime, and the zombies are disappearing. We can see at the bottom of our function that we had a disappear command for when daytime comes. Great job. We have 2 more puzzles. Let's finish strong. Here in Puzzle 11, it's telling us that some games let you keep score. We're going to play tag with the iron golems and use the add 1 score block to give ourselves some points. We're going to try to reach 5 points. Over in our play space, we can see our player Alex and 5 iron golems. In our function, we can see that we have a forever loop, and the golems move away from the player when we spawn them. We have other code in the function, mostly making them disappear when we touch, use, or attack them. We're going to bring over an add score. We're going to add it into the when touched function segment. The reason is every time we touch a golem, we want to score a point. Let's click run. We can see the golems are moving away from us, but as we get closer, when Alex is able to touch one of the golems, we see we scored 3 points. 1 for every time she touched a golem, and the golem fell down. Now we're going after a second one, and she's able to attack it, and the golem disappears. Great job. Let's move on to the last puzzle. Here in Puzzle 12, we have a free play. Now it's your turn to make your own Minecraft. Use all of the skills we learned in this lesson to build your own. And you can share your worlds and projects with us once you complete them. Great job, everybody. You can also share your projects on the social media platforms or on your smartphones. Great job, everyone. That was a fun lesson. You guys did really well. In our next lesson, we're going to be continuing with Module 4. If you have any questions about the contents of this video, please find the timestamp on the video and review that section. We hope to see you in the next video. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and keep on coding.